Good morning. Thank you for being with us today as we reach another milestone for victims of domestic violence. When I became First Lady, I wanted to choose an initiative that would help and make a difference in the lives of Alabamians. My eyes were open to an issue that is statistically impacting every American in some way. But unfortunately, this happens behind closed doors and is kept secret. I happened to meet 3 ladies who were victims of abuse, but they were unaware of the resources available in Alabama that could have given them hope, help, and a way out. After hearing their stories, the Lord called me to use my position as a voice for the 1 in 3 women and 1 in 7 men who are victims of domestic violence. Little did I know that He would use me for such a time as this. While visiting all of Alabama's domestic violence shelters, I have seen the impact that cell phone donations make on these victims and their children. Verizon's Hopeline program collects no longer used cell phones and refurbishes them into lifelines with 3,000 minutes and local emergency contact information. These cell phones that can't be restored, the parts are sold, and these proceeds are returned to the local shelter. In 2012, I challenged the governor's cabinet and staff to collect phones for this cause. We began a unique partnership with the Department of Corrections, and we have continued to donate all confiscated phones to the Verizon's Hopeline. We are the first in the nation to do this, and our great success has led other first spouses to begin similar efforts in their states. Today, the Department of Corrections and I will donate 4,623 cell phones, including old cell phones from our own family drawers. It's hard to believe that in 2 years I have donated 15,000 cell phones to Hopeline, but could not have been done without the support of Verizon, the Department of Corrections, and the Governor's Office. Before ending my remarks, I want to send a message to domestic violence victims and their children. By calling 1-800-650-6522, you are routed to the nearest shelter 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're not alone, you are worthy of love, and there is help available in Alabama. So now, welcome to the microphone a dear friend and a great asset to the Governor's Cabinet, Commissioner Kim Thomas.
Thank you, Mrs. Bentley, for your leadership in this very important cause. When she challenged the Governor's Cabinet in 2012, I thought it was just our role to aid in this great partnership, and we appreciate Verizon and the First Lady for their leadership in giving us the opportunity to combat domestic violence. Cell phones in prison are a bad thing. They and not just in Alabama, but nationwide. And we take every measure possible to make sure that we adapt our strategies to make sure that cell phones are confiscated quickly whenever they enter a correctional facility. But we're just happy to be a part of this partnership. A cell phone in the hands of an inmate in a prison is a very bad thing. But a cell phone in the hands of a domestic violence victim or someone exposed to that trauma is a very, very good thing, and we're very pleased to be a part of that today. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Monica with Verizon Wireless, and I'm very honored to be here during Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I first want to say a huge thank you to First Lady Bentley and Commissioner Thomas for this wonderful donation. You know, she said it best, almost 15,000 phones since 2012. Wow, the efforts are taking part and it's working. Verizon Wireless gives hope through Hopeline. Our phones and the proceeds that we generate from this go to organizations throughout Alabama. I want to share with you some of those organizations that we help throughout the state. Right here in Birmingham, the YWCA of Birmingham, Exchange Center Child Abuse in Dothan, Crisis Services of North Alabama in Huntsville, Family Sunshine Center in Montgomery, just to name a few. Miss Bentley, you're bringing attention to this in our great state, and your efforts are showing. Thank you, Commissioner Thomas, for your partnership that we have with you. But I urge each of you, we can all help in this. If you have in your drawers at home old cell phones or accessories from any carrier, bring them here to our company-owned Verizon Wireless stores, or simply go online to www.verizonwireless.com/Hopeline. You can print a free mailing address envelope and simply send them in. Thank you again for your donation today. We are simply honored.